Maxwell is talking shit about
Does he like
our
the
show
book? Is he a fan?
Talking shit about you again, Jimmy.
Good.
Just getting under this guy's skin. I love it.
Good. Because here's the thing. I haven't heard any of the audio. E-Rock kind of told me a little bit.
E-Rock is laughing like a little schoolgirl as he cuts this audio up. He's like, this is hilarious.
The thing with Maxwell is this. I've said it before. You came after this radio show unprovoked, you fat pig. We hit back. And as a comic, I hit back in every single avenue as a performer. On the radio, on stage as a comedian when I was in your city, and then in the book. This will teach you to shut your fucking mouth. Nobody was bothering you, brother. Nobody.
No. We could care less about you.
So don't cry about it like a little bitch.
Didn't even know about him.
I'm not crying about what you said about me, whatever it is. Say it.
Not funny.
Say it. Yeah, I stink. We know.
He's on a station in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I don't even know his time slot. Is he what?
I think he's afternoons. He was
Afternoon
afternoons.
drive? Okay.
Yes.
Good. Good for you. That's quite an accomplishment. We did that like 10, 12 years ago. And then we moved up to bigger markets and got syndicated. So maybe you're following the same career path as us. Who knows?
Attaboy.
I don't think so. I don't think so whatsoever because you're a phony. Here's the first clip, Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
Enjoy.
And Pod's good, boy. Maxwell Show on WMMS and Pod's. Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell.
That's me clapping.
That's his intro.
That's badass.
All right, that's,
This guy's a gritty rock star. He's gritty. He's a gritty man. Stupid beat.
God,
Jesus.
I love this more than anything right here.
Fun.
It really is
He's
fun.
gritty.
gritty.
Stupid Maxwell. And then his like
dummy.
His little sidekick was trying to say that he's funnier than Jim Norton. So we're like, okay, you know, maybe this guy is funnier than Jim Norton. And we gave this guy the opportunity to send 5 minutes of him being funnier than Jim Norton to our show. We would play it without even commenting on it, and the guy never sent his shit in. So shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, I don't mind a guy talking shit. It's
You
what
gotta
happens.
back up your shit sometimes. And if you're saying Jim Norton isn't funny and you got a guy on your show that's funnier, and we say, all right, well, here, send it in, and you don't send it in. End of story. You dope. Here's I don't know what this means. Do the bit. What does do the bit mean?
I don't know.
Is E-Rock around to explain some of this shit?
I think he's cutting up more.
Maybe because he was saying that I said that or something like that.
What,
I don't
pork? Wow. E-Rock, look how excited E-Rock is. Look at him running.
He's traipsing.
He's very light on his feet today.
Is he?
Yes. Usually he's just a fat lollygagger, but today he's hustling around.
No, you gotta be with E-Rock today because he's laughing his ass off as he cuts this up. What do you got, E-Rock, on this?
He starts playing audio of this show.
Good. Is he promoting it?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Starts playing audio of this show while commenting over the audio. Like,
what type of shitty radio trick is that to do? Oh, we do.
Boy, I wonder where you got that from.
Of course.
You're learning pretty well there, fat boy.
Yep.
This is one of many tracks, and so far I'm about almost 6 minutes into it, and the same bit is still going.
Good. That's the way it should be. That's the way he does it. It's like 1 bit an hour. Guy's terrific.
Right.
Their pests really aren't that big of a deal. They're not. It's not like they're coming out in flocks. They're everywhere. What are we gonna do?
Big of a deal, ultimately.
You know what I mean? There's nothing to run from. I'll tell you that.
You know, because at the end of the day, we can shut the phones down and do a radio show.
Can you stop the phone? He has to shut the phones down.
Yeah.
Why would you have to shut your phones down?
We shut down his MySpace page. That's funny. That's not funny.
Oh, I love it.
This guy's a cartoon character.
Is that old or new? I know, he really is. He should be a superhero. He should come around Hackman with a fucking big H on his fat stomach and a sleep apnea mask. And he fucking wheezes from building to building, saving people from good radio by talking. You fat cunt.
You could just hear how annoyed he is.
Oh, he's in a rage.
MySpace page. That's funny. That's not funny. They're not funny.
He's doing the bit. That's right. Do the bit.
Do the bit, good boy.
Danny. That's right. Do the bit. Do the bit. And talk like Opie. Do the bit. Do the bit. This is how we talk.
How we talk.
What an idiot.
How about talking like this? Let's not get into who sounds like a douche.
Good comeback, Maxwell.
We make fun of Benny Bornstein for not using his real voice, but we're sitting there going, do the bit. Do the bit. Do the bit. Go ahead. Do the bit. We're Opie and Anthony. Do the bit.
Do the bit.
Do the bit. I'm surprised we can get a word out edgewise, considering how far our nose is up. Howard's like, do the bit. Do the bit.
Wait, what?
Wow. But he couldn't. He realized he was going to say up the ass, and he had to stop himself
Because he realizes that
naughty boy.
He realizes that's not true, so he had to stop
But
himself.
it's just he's desperately. Here's what you're doing, Ben. You're desperately trying to find the equivalent of our phony radio voice.
Can I see your book?
You were deconstructed.
Yeah.
The bottom line is this, Max. You were deconstructed accurately. You cannot deny. This is not a subjective thing, but your voice is made up and hacky. And you can't deny that. So when we call you out and go, you know what? You're a fucking... You sound phony. You don't talk in your real voice. Your name is made up. Those are undeniable facts. So you have to try to find the equivalent to hit this radio show
Jeff tries
with.
to do the same thing.
I love that the chapter is called "He's Fat, He's Phony, He's Maxwell."
I had to explain who he was because nobody knows him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, he got a 10-page dedication.
Do the bit. Do the bit. Do the bit, Dad. Do the bit. Do the bit. Do the bit. Do the bit.
That's right, do the bit.
Do the bit, good boy. Do the bit, good boy. Do the bit. Do our bit.
What?
That's all you got?
All right, we get it.
Wow. Way to deconstruct, Benjamin. Way to really tear somebody apart. You don't like the fact that I got into your fucking head and I got into your guts and I just explained what you are. Don't fucking cry about it now, bitch. You should have shut your mouth.
That really did get to him.
Of course it did.
You could hear it.
What are you gonna say? Dude, you shouldn't have fucked with us. We had never heard of you.
Do the bit.
Yeah, good one. That's really deconstructing. Fat dope.
To start the chapter, "He's Fat, He's Phony, He's Maxwell," you break down the word Maxwell. A shower of water, a daily Maxwell, a jet of liquid applied to part of the body for cleansing or medicinal purposes, a device for washing out the vagina as a contraceptive measure, to spray or shower with water, to use a Maxwell as a method of contraception.
I hate to tell people, but I just took the word douche and put Maxwell.
And then you start.
I'm not water.
With the exception of 50 people in Ohio, everyone reading this is wondering, who the fuck is Maxwell? And then Jimmy writes, exactly. He's a morbidly obese afternoon radio hack in Cleveland who suffers from sleep apnea. One of these absolute jerk-offs trying to sound like a gravelly, gritty rock star who tells it like it is. In reality, he's a bald prick who wears thick welder's glasses and has a goatee, which makes him look like Donald Pleasance. He's the quintessential...
I bet he looked him up. Donald Pleasance.
Of course
Let me Google image this guy. I don't look like him. Not funny. Do the bit. Do the bit. Do the bit.
He's the quintessential slappable fat nerd trying to sound like a hard ass. Oh my God. All right, this is more of Maxwell.
Wait a minute. We're the guys that are talking about some guy in Cleveland. Doing his bit.
Keep doing the bit, buddy.
Do the bit.
We love it. We love it.
We're nationally syndicated, and all we can do is talk about Maxwell in Cleveland.
Can you
Do
plug it
the
up?
bit.
There you go. There's the fucking... There you go. You fucking asshole. There's the double-sided... The way he wants it both ways. I want to trash this radio show with impunity. Like, what? We're human beings. We're men. What do you think we're going to do? Just go, okay, he's only in Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's like, if we don't respond... You make yourself feel bigger because we're afraid. And then if we do respond, and harshly, you have to make yourself feel smaller because we're picking on you. Stop trying to fucking rig the game, kiddo. Stop trying to fucking rig the game. You talk shit, and then we talk shit. That's simple.
You talk shit, and then it's immortalized in a book that will never go away. It'll be there on bookshelves, and you'll always be an asshole in there long after you're off the air.
He should be flattered because we talk about a lot of hacks, but Jimmy decided to talk about the biggest hack in his book. And there's a picture in here where a girl showed up to one of your Cleveland gigs with a shirt that says, Benjamin Bornstein is a fat cunt.
Yep.
And then on the back it says, nice apnea, dick.
The fucking fans at those shows. There was another couple that I had pictures of, and I couldn't find them. the fans were so great. In his hometown, they were chanting, "Not funny!" At the House of Blues in Cleveland, they were screaming, "Nice apnea, dick." It was fucking hilarious. It was great.
Fans are fantastic.
Why were they screaming not funny? You had a bad set?
No, I was terrific. Because I started lacing into them, and they loved it, and they all just started, "Not funny." It's so funny to hear him deconstructed like that, because now he has to address the fact that he talks like a fucking jerk-off.
Yeah. All right.
Maxwell in Cleveland. Do the bit, good boy.
When's Opie's book come out? Are we going to be in that?
Do the bit. Do the bit.
To answer your question, no.
I didn't even think that needed an answer, yeah.
Because I know they listen every day. Let me tell you how great we are. Ann and I have a book deal on the table that we're just too lazy to pick up and sign the damn thing. And it's for a lot of money. But we're too lazy.
Mm-hmm.
You're just sitting there waiting, like someone like you guys in Cleveland. You're hoping that some book agent calls you and wants you to write a book. We have it on a table somewhere, just waiting for us.
I also want to wait until I'm not obligated to somebody.
Well, yeah, that's the.
Wouldn't that be great?
Well, that's.
So I don't have to fork over any cash.
Yeah, there's a few reasons, but safe to say it's going to happen sooner than later. Finally.
Do the bit!
Do the bit! Do the bit!
Do the bit!
Do the bit!
What's the bit, by the way?
I think that I don't remember, but I know.
See, when we trash like shows like Maxwell, then we move on and we kind of forget.
Yeah, we forget about you.
Why were we yelling, do the bit? I really don't know.
It was probably something about him going, "Not funny," or his phony radio voice.
Yeah.
I don't remember what we were saying about Benjamin that upset him. Little Benjamin Bornstein.
Benjamin Bornstein.
Good boy.
Do the bit! Do the bit! Annie!
Try to take what is humiliatingly obvious about your phoniness and parody it like you meant to do.
That's right, you been talking in a voice like this? That's not funny. Do the bit! Do the bit, good boy! Do the bit! I'm gonna do the rest of the show talking like this! Do the bit! Move to the side, Chuck!
I don't get it.
Do the bit! Do the bit!
I love that.
You tool.
Not funny. Not funny.
N-A-A-H-T.
Not funny, yeah, pretty much O and A there. Not funny. Not all that funny. They think they're funny, but at the end of the day, they're not funny.
Not funny.
Not funny.
Not funny. Not funny. Drag it out.
Do the not funny bit, Norton. Keep doing the bit. Do the not funny bit like that. Do the not funny bit.
Dude, they're playing audio of us accurately deconstructing how phony he talks. You are an idiot. God, you have nothing.
And there's no response here. This isn't a response that you're really nailing someone with.
You had nothing, dude.
Do the bit. I'm going to talk like this now. Do the bit. What does that mean?
He's just latching on to something.
Could maybe they explain that?
Yeah, I would like for them to explain what that means. It would be nice if we got an explanation,
because I really don't understand.
He's not insightful enough. He's not insightful enough to really deconstruct anybody. He's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, let's say hi to Jeremy in Cleveland. Jeremy, what's up?
Hey, Jimmy, love the new book, man. Real
Thanks.
good read.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, when are you going to do signings up around here?
I would love to do a signing in Cleveland. The only thing that stopped me is the first 2 weeks I'm doing a lot of New York, I'm doing Philly, and I'm doing Boston at my gigs, and Rhode Island. The third week, I was going to go into Pittsburgh and Cleveland, but I have to go to Vegas to do the TBS festival. I would love to get in there the third or fourth week to Cleveland and Pittsburgh.
Okay, yeah, well, when Otto and George was in town last week, Maxwell canceled his whole entire fucking show from 3 to 7. He was in best of, because we had planned like a big attack when Otto came in. If he's going to go in the studio, we were just going to call and call.
Well, Otto
probably didn't know that.
No, Otto did know. He goes, I was supposed to be on this guy Maxwell's show. He told us, and he doesn't know the ins and outs of our show. And he goes, and the guy canceled, and it had something to do with you guys, and we had to explain to Otto what that was.
Oh, because he canceled Otto because he goes on our show?
No, he canceled Otto because he was worried that, Otto was going to get the best of him on his own radio show. So there's a brave guy.
He was in your studio when you were making fun of him, saying, the not funny, but Coke Logic made that animation out. He was in studio that day.
Oh. All
right.
I know the show very well, guys. I linger longer quite a bit.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
Jeremy. Good for
All
you.
right, guys, take care.
All right. Let's say hi to Linda in Monroe. Linda.
I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but when Maxwell was saying do the bit over and over again, his voice hit the same tone that almost made me twitch.
Yeah.
It was so painful. It's the same monotone. Do the bit.
But he's got nothing.
But I really don't know what that means. E-Rock, come back in here. What does that mean?
I
would love to read the whole chapter on the show today because it's really, really funny.
Oh, thank you.
Really funny.
Thanks, man.
But you want people to buy the book.
Yes.
I mean, it's worth it just for the Maxwell chapter.
Yeah,
that's the only chapter I've read all the way through.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you like the rest of it.
E-Rock.
Do the bit. He's mocking Jimmy where...
He's mocked. I don't like being mocked. But why would he make fun of me? I'm a good boy. Go ahead, E-Rock.
Where you're saying... they're playing audio of you saying... Yeah, fat boy, do what we tell you, turn the phones off, those kind of things.
Yes.
So he just started saying, do the bit, do the bit.
Oh.
Because all Jimmy is a bit on the show.
That's a good one.
Uh-huh.
You just explained it, and I still
don't
don't
understand.
understand.
I'm still not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he just decided to say something that had no humor value. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Why be funny when you can just say words?
Do the bit.
Do the bit.
Not bit.
I love the fact that he's really playing audio of us just shitting on him accurately.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you should find bad audio clips. I'm sure there's plenty of them.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't play this.
Dummy.
Let's say hi to Ron in Pensacola, Florida. Ron?
Hey, Opie, Aunt, Little Jimmy.
Hi.
Hello, Ron.
Hey, your book rocks, Jim. You're a literary genius.
Oh, thank you, dude.
I was an Army Ranger for 8 years. I'm tempted to go to his house and cut off his power so he suffocates at night.
No, Maxwell's he's much more fun to have alive and laugh at.
Yeah, he pretty much is. You fucking kill him.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Let's go to Rob on Long Island. Rob.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got to realize when he's constantly saying do the bit, he's going through the Rolodex in his head of clever and witty insults, and he's just drawing a total blank. That's like when you ask somebody a question and they repeat the question back to you, it's because they're trying to, build up time to come up with a response.
Yeah. You could tell he's got nothing.
Yeah, he's got nothing. That's why he's constantly saying over and over again, because he's trying to finally come up with that one clever line to say, and it ain't coming.
Dude, improv-wise, this guy makes fucking Steve look like Jonathan Winters in 1967.
Thank you, what?
Yes, as Winters is cold. Good one, stupid.
Do a whole bit based on a guy in Cleveland, Ohio, where you got a big-time radio show that you guys are. You're talking about a guy doing afternoons in Cleveland.
Yeah, the reality is, we did that bit, and we did thousands of others.
Yeah, we goofed
You're
on
one
you.
of thousands of other
stink.
bits.
The nerve of this fucking guy to cry like this when you fucking started it. You arrogant, deluded, fat motherfucker.
Yeah.
You started it, man. We didn't know who you were. If he would have come out at the end after that and went, hey, all right, man, I shouldn't have started shit, it would have I would have even thought to write about you. But the way you were lying, like I was getting pest reports from these fans, and they're going, yeah, we got through. They had audio, and you're going, nah, no phone calls, no phone calls. So you continue to lie. What do you expect? God almighty, I fucking hate a guy that fucking comes out talking shit and then fucking cries. Stop crying.
Keep doing the bit. Do the bit, good boy. Do the bit.
Less content needed. The slower you talk.
That whore's not funny. Whores aren't funny. Big fat Jewish guys in Cleveland aren't funny.
Big fat Jewish. Big fat Jewish guys. Okay. What? A big. Wait. Where Opie and Hey. Hey.
What? Is this new audio
Dude,
or
what
old?
is he
E-Rock, are you
doing?
sure this is new and not from a best of? If I
I'm
find
doing
out
the rest of the show talking like Opie and Do the bit. Do the bit, good boy. Do the bit.
Aren't funny.
Wait,
Big fat Jewish guys in Cleveland aren't funny. Okay. Do the bit.
Oh my God, what did they just get?
okay,
Oh my God.
picking his nose and eating it on
Oh, fantastic. Someone's captured 3 photos here, I guess from the video feed.
As we're completely obsessed about a guy in Cleveland, Ohio, we're capturing his video feed. We're a big, badass syndicated radio
Have a
show.
booger, stupid.
It's on XM Satellite Radio. We're doing the funny bits.
You know, you can't turn that one around, pal.
You really can't.
Big fat bald fuck eating his own boogers.
Yeah, stop.
You got nailed.
Stop fricasseeing nose candy and fucking consider it's not a chocolate covered ant, you fucking fatso. Just keep your mouth shut, and when the paperback comes out and I have added material, I won't fucking write about you. Don't give me more.
That's what we're doing, Stansberry, because we're the kings of comedy over here.
You know what we should start doing?
What?
We should start taking microphones with us when we walk down and get lunch.
Yeah.
And we'll do the walk to the cafeteria bit.
Do the bit.
We'll do that
bit. That's right. We're so big. We're the biggest radio show ever.
People care what we eat. Right.
That's right. They care what they want to listen to us walk across the street, but we're so big.
We haven't done that in 2 years, you idiot.
Holy shit.
But
it was kind of a cool thing to do, at first when we had this weird
Yeah, first of all, douchebag, it's New York City. See, it's kind of a big city, and there's actually people walking around on the streets. So
and you can't deny that
when you walk around, things do happen.
You can't deny that we got good audio out of it.
It's called improvisation. It's called being able to think on your feet when you walk over and maybe see a homeless guy and you stop and talk to him.
Stomp on his cake.
Get some outrageous shit out of him or whatever. Yeah, stomp on his cake. See, that's what it's all about. It's not about repeating the same line. What has to be now 300 times.
Yeah.
You're saying the same thing, and it's not insulting.
Yeah.
It's not funny. It's not entertaining. Seriously, it's desperate. I'll give you that. You sound very desperate, it sounds like somebody who, Jimmy absolutely got the better of you, and you don't know how to defend yourself against it. It's pathetic to listen to, is what it is. That wraps it up pretty much.
And I didn't write about other radio shows. We fought with we fought with Lex and Terry. We fought with JV and Elvis. This show is fought with Stern Show. This show is fought with fucking, who's that guy Jim and that the Pest bought the fucking sign for?
Oh yeah,
that guy I don't even know anymore.
But I mean, there's been so many fights that just kind of went away. That happens. But the thing with you is you were so dishonest about what was happening, and you completely started motherfucking us when we had never even heard of you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we get carried away. Somebody will say an offhanded shitty thing and we go crazy. You were really hammering us and then fucking cry like a little bitch when we hit you back.
You know what?
Sick.
We're talking about a guy in Cleveland. That's how big we are. That's how big. We're so big. We're the biggest radio show on the planet. We're Opie and Anthony. Then we're going to monitor this guy's rating. We're going to monitor.
Wow. You can't even go with it.
It's really bad.
Hey, it's the guy's radio show. Okay, and then, you know what we're going to do? We're going to monitor his video feed. Then we're going to...
You can't even... He has nothing.
Since you'll never be on TV, we had to monitor video feeds. Zilch.
He has nothing.
We're going to capture a picture of him picking his nose and eating it. We're going to out him for being a booger eater. Really?
That's kind of funny.
He's just narrating what happened.
I like this guy. He just states the facts.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a nobody, and yes, you ate boogers.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a 3-caption video feed of it. Jeez, at least duck under the deck like I would.
And didn't a listener give us
Of course a listener did. We don't monitor you.
He thinks we're sitting here watching his video feed.
We're too busy looking at girls like shove things in their pussies.
Yeah.
You fatso.
The pests do that because that's what they love doing. They love finding douchebag, fat fucking assholes like you, and finding you in embarrassing situations, and then sending it to us, and sitting there with your finger dug up your fucking nose, and then shoving it in your mouth afterwards is hysterical.
It's the proverbial hoot.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed it. And somebody, I don't know if it was Whackbag or whoever they were. I know it's an avatar. I think some people have it on Whackbag.
Yep.
Every once in a while, I'll flip through the message board. I'll just see that fucking fat load eating a booger, and I laugh every time I see it.
Does a girl kiss you with that fucking
but you know what?
booger-eating fucking mouth?
It's how he eats the booger, because, I mean, I've been known to eat a booger,
with
too.
a fuck?
But he ate that booger like it was the last booger on earth.
Dude,
he was really into it.
He put it on Melba toast.
Right.
Fucking asshole.
He put it on Melba toast. He put it on Melba toast. He put it on Melba toast.
Yeah,
He put it on Melba toast.
He scooped it up with a peak freen. Fat cunt.
To being a booger eater about a year and a half ago. Do the bit. Eat the booger, good boy. Eat the booger. Do the booger eating bit.
Laughing at him.
This one is him. It's completely his fingers dug in his nose. The second one is him pulling out, and the third one is that finger in his mouth.
That fat.
Not tasty.
Not salty.
Not salty.
92.3 K-Rock.
Not highly rated. Not in the format anymore.
What?
Good boy. Do the bit.
What are you talking
Do the bit.
about? I don't know. What are you? He's playing clips of us being really funny. That's like
It's
so stupid.
silly. I think he's actually a fan of the show, and he's trying to get hired.
Yeah, good luck there.
Why else would you play yourself being slammed accurately and have nothing to come back on?
Except repeat what we say about him.
But he's like...
He's picking his nose. I'm picking my nose.
Yeah.
He's eating it. I'm eating it. I'm fat. I'm fat.
This guy's great. What a hell,
They can't stop talking about it. Now, I find out. I went online. Someone said, hey, did you? He wrote, Norton in his book, wrote a chapter about you. And is nationally, like, you know, Barnes & Noble, Borders, like, for real book. Guy's a best-selling author, New York Times list.
Thank you.
All right,
I
Jimmy.
thought Jimmy was a hack. Thanks, Maxwell.
But you suck so bad, Jimmy. How did you get a couple of books?
Here he's painting himself as the victim who didn't have it coming. Aw.
You bamboozled everybody, Jimmy.
You want to throw punches at people, and you don't want punches thrown back at you.
He wants boogers thrown back.
Of course he does. On 5 fingers at a time. He wants them thrown right into his tongue.
Tasty.
Well,
it's like they can't stop talking about it. Now he's put me in the book.
Do the bit. Go ahead, put Maxwell in the book.
Oh, God.
Do the bit. Do the bit.
That is so annoying.
It really is.
It is oddly funny and just terrible.
It is horrid.
What do you expect?
And I would get emails once in a while from people. You know, hey, Maxwell said something to, you know, you're like, it's like, you fucking, just don't be so dishonest about throwing the jabs here and there. You throw them, dude. You throw them. And if somebody is fucking, I'm not that out of touch with, if people hit me, I hit back. It's the way it should be.
Yeah.
People attack this radio show, we attack back. Don't cry because we're better at it than you are.
He makes it sound like we
Apparently
like searched
much
him
better.
out.
That's what's enraging.
That's such bullshit.
He should come out and tell the truth, which is, I was shit-talking these guys, and they knocked my teeth out. Because that's what happened.
Here we go.
I've never unprovoked attacked a radio show, ever.
Yeah.
Except for
I wonder who greenlit that was like, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a couple of pages or a chapter or whatever and talk about this guy who most of your audience who's going to buy this book has never heard of.
Boy.
Who was like, dude.
No, because Jimmy knows how to write in such a way that, you know,
It makes it entertaining
for
if you know him or
everybody.
not.
It doesn't matter if you ever listen to the dumb show.
What do you think? You read a fucking novel? You have to know who every character is before you...
And I
He
explained
spelled it out that you're a douche.
who you are. I explained why I was writing about you. I explained that you were talking shit about us. I explained that you were then criticizing my HBO special and the promos. So they don't need to know who you are.
I explained.
Explanations. Do the explanation.
Do the bit.
Has never heard of.
Yeah.
Who was like, do that? That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I was.
Because whoever that was, I want to make sure we never hire them to help us.
It's ridiculous.
You're not going to have people of that caliber ever wanting to work with you guys. I mean, stop being dishonest.
I want to hear him say do the bit again.
Of course.
Please say
I hope he says that again.
Sure, like, why? It's absolutely ridiculous. These guys claim to be, well, we're the greatest radio show ever on the planet, but we can't stop talking about this one market hack in Cleveland. Hey, do the bit. And now,
Is he trying to do dice?
It sounds like he's
I don't even
drifting
know.
into a dice impression,
Or
but
at least trying?
Yeah.
Because he's mocking you for doing dice, I guess?
I don't know.
There's good impersonations.
Which is less than 1% of your
I think it was the real
repertoire.
bit. And now I'll lame the third chair sidekick. You know, Jimmy Norton, the guy that isn't good enough to actually be like a top tier comedian, which is why he's doing radio. Now he's written a chapter about him in his book. We're obsessed with him. We can't stop talking about him.
What? Can I ask a question?
The top tier comedian,
But I have to do
but
radio.
you have to do radio.
Can I ask you fucking You monumental dumbbell. Why would you attack the medium you're in? Like, so why is it you're a top-tier comedian if you do TV or if you do film, but not if you do radio? Like, why would you separate your form of entertainment from other ones, you fucking self-destructive idiot?
Yeah, I guess he can't really distinguish the fact that, you know, because he sucks. So he assumes the whole medium sucks, and if you're in it, you suck.
I talk for fucking 5 hours a day. I hang with my friends. I make a good living and talk to 2 countries. Why wouldn't I do that?
You're not a top-tier comedian.
What comics love coming on this show?
Do the bit.
You silly goose.
It's a perfect job for Jimmy.
It's a great fucking gig, dude.
We love our gig, but Jimmy he has it even better.
Because the pressure, let's be honest.
You have less pressure.
No pressure.
If you wanted to, you could take the rest of the week off to just promote your book. No one's going to question it. It's a perfect gig for you.
Or I could
Plus, it allows you just to do the bigger gig instead of traveling around the country like a lot of these guys have to do, just to, you know, make sure they're making enough money to support their families and stuff.
Amazing how he would just be
This is perfect. This is a perfect gig. That's why Artie Lang does it. It's perfect for you guys.
Of course.
And safe to say, there's a line out the door, you know, hoping Jimmy moves on to movies or something, because they want the gig, and they're really good comedians in their own right.
Comedians love doing this show. Another radio show.
It's obvious.
Like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, you guys just, you refuse to let it go. And I think it drives them nuts because they know that at the end of the show, at the end of the day, it's a better show.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Our show. It's a better show, dude. We're funnier than you guys, man.
Yeah, he doesn't even believe himself.
He doesn't believe it.
It's a better show. Our show.
But we're a better. Listen to this again.
It's like McCain when he was agreeing, not agreeing, disagreeing.
The guy doesn't even believe in what he's saying.
Yeah.
How about end of the day?
End of the day.
It's a better show.
Is it? Do you really
Our
believe
show. It's a better show, dude. We're funnier than you guys, man. It just drives you crazy, doesn't it?
Sorry.
And I know for a fact that you're infuriated that Norton put that in the book, because now it's going to draw attention to the Maxwell show. Someone that works with them let me know that. He said,
what a lying sack of shit.
To imply that anybody around here will work.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a spy among us.
There's a mole.
That old gag, Maxwell. Old gag.
You really want anybody to believe that anyone here is angry with Jim for doing a fucking magnificent job bashing your fat fucking worthless ass?
I gotta tell you,
why would we be?
People say
angry
all the
with that?
time that, you know, even bad publicity is good publicity. Maxwell, in this case, not really.
No.
So you might want to look up John DeBella and see what kind of publicity he got and what that did to him in his career.
And I encourage people to listen to him. I really do. Like, I think he sucks. But I'm never afraid, and no one on this show is, of the competition. Like, don't listen to him. And I even write in the book that old program director, cowardly shit. Listen.
Yeah.
If honestly, if you listen to Maxwell's show and you think it's a funnier show and it makes you not like our show, then fucking go there. And that's not arrogance. That's let the free market decide.
Yeah.
You know, you like me as then again, you can listen to 2 comedians and that doesn't really matter. But if you listen to, say, a guy like Mike Birbiglia or Voss or whoever you listen to, and listening to them makes you not like me, then listen to them and not me.
I think, though, if they listen to Maxwell and they enjoy it, they should probably shoot themselves in the face.
Oh, without a doubt, with a cock.
Because it's over.
Yeah.
You have no sense of humor. Listen to this shit. He has nothing.
No, there's some funny
to go
stuff.
with.
It's the audio we did.
Yeah.
Norton put that in the book, because now it's going to draw attention to the Maxwell show.
The Maxwell
Someone that works
show.
with them let me know that.
Who would talk
He said,
to
you have no idea. This is a major issue. They didn't want that being put in the book because they know it's just going to draw attention to the Max. Every program director in the country is going to log on and listen to a podcast.
Show. Yeah.
Oh, that is something. It's a major issue. They're gonna listen to the Maxwell show.
Yeah, it's a major
The
issue.
Maxwell show.
All right.
A major issue?
Yawn, 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 yawn,
What are you
yawn,
doing?
yawn, yawn.
How about this,
yawn,
Maxwell?
yawn.
You want me to lay off?
Not skinny.
Why don't you... If you want me or the show or whoever you want to lay off, all you got to do is say, look, I started with these guys. I started the fight. I wish I hadn't. I'm sorry I started it. And that would be the end of it for me. I don't need a groveling apology, but that's the reality, stupid ass. You started it.
Yeah.
I don't like being shit-talked any more than anybody else does. I'm a fucking guy. What do you think? Because we're in New York that we're indifferent to what people say? Are you that deluded?
Are we letting the listeners maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get a hold of this guy.
I think they know how.
Think about that, dude. If I was to write a book and do that,
they'd have to transcribe it from crayon, you fat tard.
If you were well, you better self-publish it.
Yeah.
You better, write a pamphlet and stand outside supermarkets.
if
so
I was
you're not going to be selling it in any real bookstore.
What would he call it? If I was to write a book, what would he call it? Languishing with an unfunny man who eats boogers. It's a long book title. No one would buy that.
If I was to write a book, no, you're not going to be writing a book.
You'd be furious with me.
Yeah,
You'd be like, dude, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, your last book was a bestseller. Obviously, you don't need to be doing it. Like, why are you doing that?
Do the bit, Chuck.
Wait,
do the bit.
Why would he be mad at him for writing a book?
Do it.
No, I guess what he's trying to say is if, that guy, whoever, I really don't even know his name.
That's his sidekick.
Yeah, I don't even know his name.
I didn't mention his name. I gave him a pass a little bit.
If he wrote a book.
He wrote a book where he was trashing, I guess, us, Maxwell would be mad. I guess.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what are you?
I won't even read a book, let alone write one. So it's not like we're gonna have that issue.
No worries.
I'm doing the rest of the show talking like this, like Opie and Anthony. Do the bit.
Please don't.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the rest of I'm doing it. It's a ratings. That's right. Do the bit.
Oh, that'll be annoying.
Do the bit. Do the bit.
Holy shit.
Maybe he will at one point, but he has not at one point gotten into the content of what I said or said it was wrong. It's not wrong. You shouldn't have shit-talked us, dude.
Oh, by the way, don't take our word for it. Let's say hi to Kent in New Jersey. Kent?
Hey, it's Ken, but Jimmy,
right.
I read your book
Hi, Ken.
already. I got it early, which is amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
I had no idea who Maxwell was. I laughed my fucking balls off that entire chapter.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
It's amazing. And for him to say any crap like this, like no one knows who he is, I know who he is now from reading it, and I fucking loved it.
From reading that, do you get the impression that I'm picking on this guy, or do you understand that he started shit-talking us for no reason?
Oh, you described it perfectly. He started talking crap for no reason about you guys, and all you did was respond like any normal guy would do.
And he's crying like a little bitch about it. It's like
crying like a bitch, and he can't win this argument, so I can't understand why he keeps going.
Because he's an arrogant motherfucker,
and he's self-destructive. You'll watch what ends up happening to him.
Like he's talking
We've
shit
seen
about
a million guys like this. You just watch how this ends.
Are we crying right now because he's talking shit about us? Like I know why he is, because I blasted him in the book, and now he's responding. But we're not acting wounded like, why is he talking about us?
You just found humor in the whole thing.
Yeah, you can't play it both ways, man.
It's a really good read. And he's trying to say you're not a top comedian, but you're on HBO. Like, you don't get an HBO gig unless you're on the top of your game, you dummy.
This guy's so not a big deal that we're going to talk about him for 45 minutes on our nationally syndicated radio show.
Right. Yeah, because we knew how to make it entertaining.
Yeah, it was funny, unlike what you're doing right there.
Exactly.
Right. Our third chair hack sidekick Jimmy Norton, who isn't good enough to be a
hack sidekick. Jesus, that has an HBO show.
Third chair.
A second book out, selling out everywhere he goes now in his comedy.
Isn't good enough to be a true top tier comic, which is why he does radio. Dedicates a chapter to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
We're obsessed with these guys.
Mm-hmm. He has to shut the phones down.
Yeah.
Why would you have to shut your phones down?
We shut down his MySpace page. That's not funny.
To clarify, that's not what you meant. And what they did there is they capitalized on you not really choosing your words as carefully as I bet you wish you would have. What you meant was, if I have this correct, is we can just not answer the phone and just talk about talk about something else. It's not that we had to shut the phone off.
Shutting the phones down.
There were so many O&As.
You fucking dumb cluck. That's shutting the phones down.
If you can't take phone calls, it doesn't matter whether you can do a show without them or not. If you can't take them, It means we've shut them down.
The fans have shut your phones down. Oh, maybe you didn't mean to say shut them down. Maybe you just meant we can't answer them. Wow, way to wordplay there, dumbbell. What are you talking about? You just remade our point.
We can just not answer the phone and just talk about talk about something else. It's not that we had to shut the phones off because there were so many O&A.
I apologize. I spoke out of turn. I meant to say shut the phones down. Did I actually say that you put it on the off switch, you literal asshole? I didn't mean you pulled the plug out of the wall physically, you dumb fuck. Holy shit.
You need more oxygen at night.
What an asshole.
What a moron. He said, maybe you didn't mean this. He said the exact same thing we said. So thank you.
And talk about something else. It's not that we had to shut the phones off because there were so many O&A calls.
Are you kidding me, dude?
You
guys don't have any listeners left in this town, and we kicked your ass on the reg when you guys were in afternoons.
I know. We had so much fun kicking your ass that we were like, hey, Rover, you might want to try this.
They love it when you kick their ass.
We had a ton of fun with it. Now it's your turn.
That's right. Kick their ass, good boy. Kick our ass. I want you to kick my, just like Artie Fluffkin, Polymer Records. Kick my ass, Rover.
Wow. That didn't happen.
Yeah, what,
That really didn't happen, Maxwell, so...
What are they, talking about?
Not even gonna bother
there?
with that one.
Holy shit. Just lying sacks of shit.
And then finally this.
That's the bit. The bit is, we're so obsessed with these guys. We're so obsessed that Jimmy Norton put a chapter in his book about them.
But we're not that big of a deal. Got it.
Do the bit. Do the bit. Do the bit, good boy.
I just think it's hilarious that you got under that guy's skin so bad that that he put you in the book.
Yeah.
Honestly, where do we send the thank you card? Dude?
Thank you. Every program director in the country is going to log on to MaxwellShow.com right now to hear how bad it is.
Can I say, you know what, Benjamin? If that happened, if you actually got, I don't want to see you going to the poorhouse. If that happened and people logged on and listened to you and liked you and got you gigs, it would not affect me negatively at all. Good for you. That's how much faith I have in what I say. If people like you and they want to listen to you, good. Let them. I don't care if they do or not.
But you stink.
You do stink. They're going to log on and hear you yelling, do it a bit, do it a bit, and playing funny clips of us deconstructing you. I mean, all right, that's not a good way. They'll probably go, hey, that's really funny. Who are those guys? Oh, no, that's not them. That's Opie and Anthony. Let's get them on, you fucking asshole. You really are a fucking backwards moron.
Hope you roll over and kink your fucking hose at night and suffocate, you fat fuck. Why don't you lose a few pounds so you don't need a machine to breathe Darth Vader? Idiot.
His worst enemy is his tongue, you fucking asshole.
They're all going to listen. They're all going to go to the website, and they're going to listen. They're going to go, oh, yeah, funnier than O&A. Now we get why they're at war with you guys.
Yeah.
Do the bit, Chunk. Do the bit. Okay, you're nationally syndicated, baby. Do the bit. Talk about the guy in Cleveland. Do the bit. Write an entire chapter about the guy in Cleveland. Do the bit.
Do the bit hole.
One line.
That's right. That's all you want?
That's all you want. She wants one line.
Oh, they know about the whole bit, huh?
Good. Glad they know about that bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the bit, too. I tried to call Jimmy's publicity people to do the bit. And I said, let us interview Jim Norton. Send us a copy of the book. We'll put him on the air. Help him sell his book. We'll help you sell your book, Jimmy. If you'll be an Anthony, say it's okay for you to show. But they say it's okay for you to go on the mix.
That voice is more natural and honest than the one he normally uses. That's more his real voice than the phony rock star.
Yeah.
Dude, Opie and Anthony don't, honest to God.
Oh, my God.
Well,
it's childlike to think these guys restrict me from doing anything.
He's probably basing it on his mindset and what he does. Like, it's usually the way. He probably has such a... one of those, if you're insecure and then you don't want the people around you doing anything out of fear that they might go on to bigger and better things, that's him talking. That's his little insecurity coming through. We don't have any say. Who the fuck are we to have any say over what anyone does around here?
We wish nothing but the best for Jimmy.
Oh, God,
we would miss you, horribly, but, we wouldn't be the ones to hold you back from something bigger.
Like, we care what he put in his book or
right.
whose show he went on to promote the fucking... But You're delusional.
It's almost like, and it's honest. It's like you're just being dishonest at this point. It's like there's no show that's more. They couldn't be more supportive of what I do than they are. I mean, for real. The fans know that because you guys come out, and just because of the way you help me say whatever. But you couldn't have been more supportive with every fucking project I've done than you have been.
Like we go to them. We go to the book signings because they're fun.
I went last night.
They're fun. You know, listeners are there and everything.
If I hated the fact that Jimmy wrote about Maxwell in his book, would I like go to his?
Yeah, would you go to the signing? Yeah, you go there to make sure he's not like opening up that chapter and reading it to people.
Yeah, all right.
What is this fucking? Do the bit.
I want to hear the new. I want to hear the new voice.
They say it's okay for you to say. Well, they say it's okay for you to go on the Maxwell show. Come on, do the bit. Do the bit, good boy.
Do the bit guy.
Where's E-Rock? This is an edited version.
Do the bit guy's growing on me, though. I
gotta be honest. Maxwell, you are beginning to turn us around.
The do the bit thing is, the longer it went on, the funnier it got.
All he has to do, and I'm saying this publicly, and someone tell him, he'll hear this. Here's what you got to do, sweetie pie. Now, there will be a paperback version, and the reality of books is paperbacks sell a lot more than hardcover. They just do. It's the way it works, because then the paperback is constantly printed forever and the hardcover ceases. So you put extra material to try to get people, like in my first book, there was like 40 extra pages, and there will hopefully be the same in this book. If you want me to amend that chapter at all at the end, in the whatever epilogue, then you come out.
Jimmy, we can't allow that.
And you, well, if the guys allow me to.
I mean, you know, enough is enough.
Why can't I do it?
But wait, when you go on the don't be.
Oh,
but it's you come out. You just admit it. You started shit with us.
Yeah.
You got more than you expected. You're not comfortable with where it's gone. And you're sorry for starting. And again, I'm not talking about a groveling, long apology. But let's be truthful here. If you do that, then I will fucking absolutely. I won't change what I've written, but I will write some sort of an amendment that's not cunty at all in the epilogue, if that's what you want.
Do the bit.
Well, you could just do that, or you could just do that and make me happy. That's your choice.
Let's say hi to.
You're nice to me. I'll be nice to you.
Zeke in New York. We're scared of Maxwell's fans calling in, so we're screening the calls.
Hello?
Yo, Norton's a jackass. Just a little while ago, he goes,
Sir, that language is not called for.
Yeah.
No. But you go a little while ago, you said, I would never attack another show.
But
dude, were you listening to Jocktober?
You didn't hear me say it right after. I was joking. I think someone spoke. I said, except for Jocktober. I said that.
You didn't hear him say except for Jocktober?
Oh, no, I missed that part. I'm sorry.
Did you hear him say?
Yeah.
We got off on the wrong foot.
Man, I love it.
Right.
Okay,
hey,
thank you.
Why don't you do the bit?
Do the bit.
But yeah, I was kind of kidding when I said that. That's
Danny
why I
in
mentioned
Buffalo. Danny?
Hey, this fat fuck should be grateful to you guys. Nobody heard of him before you. Even his not funny line made it into the GTA 4 game.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah. Yeah, if you're driving a car and you hit something, Nico goes, not funny.
Good.
Yeah, he's enjoying this.
Punching out, guys.
All right, let's say hi to David in Cleveland. David.
Hey, guys, you guys need to completely continue to be smashing this absolute idiot. I almost drove off the road when I heard that schmuck say his show is funnier than O&A. This guy has more dead air than any show I've ever listened to. All he does is constantly talk about himself and his heroin problems. There's nothing funny about the show. His sidekick is a freaking idiot who's a graduate of some local broadcast school. He completely tries to imitate his boss, Maxwell. I can't believe this guy has the balls to try and smash you guys on the radio and compete with you guys. It is the worst radio. We are so screwed in Cleveland because we have to listen to this schmuck from 3 to whatever. And I mean, I listen to the replay of O&A. I listen to your show twice because this guy is so bad. He is a freaking idiot. Absolute idiot.
And honestly, dude, people who listen to Maxwell don't affect our ratings at all because now that we're mornings, he's afternoons. I mean, I'm sure he's a little hurt that they didn't ask him to move down to mornings on his station, that they brought Rover over. I'm sure he's very hurt that they didn't ask him to move down to mornings. But we don't care if people listen to him. I wouldn't discourage people from listening to him. Go check him out. You think he's funny? Stick with him.
I I guarantee the fact that this guy is on from 3 to whatever, I guarantee he's added to the number of subscriptions to XM. This guy is so bad. You can't listen to radio locally here. We are so. I mean, it's bad enough that we live in a town that struggles with our sports teams. Our local radio is so bad, and the fact that he's on from 3 to whatever, and then that idiot, I don't know what type of relationship you guys have with the guy that's on in the mornings, but he's probably even worse.
Yeah, we don't have much of a relationship with him.
About these guys, and these people struggle. You know those clips they play to try and promote the show when the show's not on during the day.
Yeah.
They struggle to even come up with anything that's funny to promote the show. These guys are so bad, but thank you for smashing them. Keep it up. We really appreciate it around here.
All right, right on. Let's say hi to Elliot, it looks like, in Cleveland. Elliot.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey, I hope what you said before about Maxwell being self-destructive is absolutely true, man. He freaking, after he fought with you guys first, then, and that kind of died down, he started bashing Rover in the morning. And he pissed off Rover so much that they went out of war, and Maxwell, from his own mouth on his own show, said the management told him he wouldn't have a job past November if he keeps on with this stuff.
Was that when they were on the same station?
Yeah, Rover's on the same station.
Wow. But I mean, so he was fighting with Rover while he was on the same station?
Yes.
Okay.
Rover does the mornings and he does the afternoons.
Yeah.
So if you think you're that great, why don't you just continue, Maxwell?
Yeah, why
Could be a place for you somewhere else. We took those chances many times.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, keep hitting Rover, unless Rover's murdering you.
Oh, boy, looks like management told you to shut your mouth there, Maxwell.
And then what'd you
I guess
do?
you're not as important as Rover.
Maybe I listen to Opie and Anthony, but you listen to the manager. The program director said shush.
Oh, this is good. Let's say hi to Chad in Houston. Chad.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hello, Chad.
Hey, I just want to let y'all know Maxwell is writing a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a never-ending story called Things I Like to Eat. Punching out, guys.
Everything from carbs to boogers to apparently a little humble pie. Play that clip, you fat cunt.
Matt and Ridge. What's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I had a great time last night. I was the guy with the cane. I was like the fourth guy in line.
Oh, thanks for coming, man.
And, dude, you guys were the most courteous, were really cool, man. But, Opie, you forgot to sign my book, man.
I was there just for Jimmy. I wasn't trying to push my shit. I was
Opie
just sitting there, like,
every book.
just taking pictures and
You
stuff.
guys were very cool, and
Cool.
the picture you took, Jimmy, was really cool. And I know you're going to be out there on Long Island, man,
Tomorrow night. Yep.
Everybody should get out there and see you, and the book is dynamite. You rock. I just wanted to thank you so much for your kindness.
Oh, thank you, man.
Matt.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Man. Take care.
All right. Why don't we take a break, and we might do bombs and flubs today,
I would like to do some bombs and flubs.
Yeah?
Because this beating Maxwell's giving us, dude, is killing me.
Do the bit.
Please, please, can that be a sound drop for tomorrow?
Yeah, we
Please.
need to do the bit.
All right, we'll do something next.